I need it. I need to just check that this is all working properly. Hey, let's make a new track. It is working. So, for today's stream, let's just get Twitch on board. Hey, there we go. Welcome to the stream, Twitch. So today, we are making a new a new parkour. There is a very specific obstacle that I want to try. It has also been a long time since I've been in the creator, but we need a water source that will be deep enough to do what we need to do, but also not have too many waves. Now, old mate Castle suggested trying over here, but I feel like there isn't a deep enough section. Why am I getting alerts? Alright. YouTube has decided that it wants to send alerts. It's fine. So, this is option one. What the heck is that? Is that a trolley? It is. Just a junked out old trolley. I guess we can just try. Title is of course BaHaKour. 3. Description. Hmm. Gotta get them all. Now, I'll place a temporary trigger, if it'll let me. Come on. There you go. Just so I can do props and such. And then I can start with the props. It is a dynamic, isn't it? Mm, yeah. So, basic idea is to have a ball run. And considering we can only have 20 dynamic props, I might have to miss out on doing a pumpkin. The other problem with this is these props don't activate until you do the actual test. So it's a matter of sort of trying to get them in place and then setting the route. Because this looks far too shallow. But we'll see what happens when that is a problem. Boop boop. And boop. So the idea is you make it so these can't move too far side to side and they can't jump out of the water. And for that we're going to need, I could just use stunt track. What are you stacked onto? You're a bastard. So, full disclosure, I have tried this a couple of times with varying success. Waves can be a big problem. A lot of movement is also a big problem, but you want a little bit of movement to make it more difficult. Dang it. You also need a vehicle that can actually drive on them. So that's something to keep in mind. And then you'd need to keep them contained. So something like this will do. If I can manage to get it over here, you know what, that'll be fine. And then, nope, that's too far. The other issue here is entrance and exit height, because these are going to drop into the water, so you need to adjust it ever so slightly so that when they drop you're not falling on top of them. Sweet. And then we'll do the exit. Wait, what are you doing? Like I said, it's important to get this height right. Although I have a feeling that some of these are gonna bonk on the bottom, which will be a problem. That should give us just enough room. Um, going with off-road only. The terminus is pretty capable, but then we need a second checkpoint. So that we can call it a race. And a lobby camera. Fuck do you mean it needs to be closer to the trigger? Race is not long enough. I don't want to... Fuck. I'm gonna have to delete all of this anyway. What do you mean the race is not long enough? Oh, it doesn't matter. I can test it. That's why you need that gap to be ever so slightly smaller. but they seem to be doing okay. Let's try it from the other end. Because while this is the end result of the obstacle that I want, it's not how I want to get. It's not how I want the balls to start. I want to drop them from other obstacles down into the water, which is like just another level of nuisance. But see? These ones are too high. And there's too much gap. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to drive under them. Alright. Let's give it the beads. See if we can just brute force our way across. This is recoverable. Oh, come on. Cow is still running and everything. Now, one of the things that I have to be very aware of is that my last two parkours were made out of spite. There we go, full freaking beads. Because old mate Castle Freak makes some doozies, and I wanted to challenge him. In doing that, I apparently made some tracks that were not very user-friendly. So they have had very mixed reviews and a lot of crash outs. But if you want a nice easy race, just go do at the races or something. Parkour is supposed to be difficult. I don't think I'm ever going to get a full beam run like I did on that pass. Oh, here we go there. No, going up there. Now, the question is, do I make it so that that is possible? So if you mess up at the end, you can still get out. Or do I go full parkour challenge and make it so that unless you do it exactly how it's supposed to be done, it's going to be impossible? Well, the theory's sound. You can drive on floating balls. But I feel like this is a little too shallow and there's not enough up and down movement. So we are going to delete all of this. And we're going to move it somewhere a little bit deeper. Spot's even tinier pond. No. Yep. Alright. We are off to find deeper water. You can already see the waves here. And they might be a problem. But we do have a good run of deep water. And I think as far as deep bodies of water go, this might be the closest we have to an actual lake. There's the Alamo Sea, but I feel like that's even choppier. My original plan was to do this out in deep ocean, really fuck some people up, but I've learned that not everybody wants to pull their hair out during a race. So we're going to be a little bit nicer, make things just a little bit easier. Come on, get over there. .2, yep, that shouldn't give us any problems. And then I think the best idea here would be to place the first wall. Ooh, do you spin, little guy? And the idea will be that when you're up top, you knock the balls down, and then by the end of the race, you should have a completely full run. So if you miss any of the balls up top, you're in trouble. Where are you, mate? No, I don't want stunt barriers, I want building blocks. Sweet. And then go back to the dynamics. There it is. Bowling ball. That seems very deep, so that's good. In doing this, we should get a good sense of a straight line. But why can I drop these ones under the ground and I can't drop... I feel like that gap is going to be too big. But it also might work. What are you even hitting on, mate? This is going to be a stairway, isn't it? Yeah. So, in that case, we could do a little bit of science. If you know me, I'm all for a little bit of science. Oh, that one's going to be much too close. But it looks like one ball is about 1.5 blocks. So if we have 20 balls, how many blocks? Yes, yes, yes. It's gotta be 30 blocks. I don't even know if I'll be able to make these all fall properly. minute. We've still got 8 walls to go. And that's almost 30 blocks. Hmm. 9 by 21 might be enough. For now, we'll just go overkill. Make sure sort of got everything lined up here. The other question is, no, I could potentially make this work pretty easily. Although there isn't a 1.5 block. We want them nice and snug in there. Snug as a bug, as they say. Go on, snap on there, you bastard. Nope, you're not going to do that. That's fine. Oh, there you go. Now you decide. That'll do. It's still just testing for now. I am going to need some smaller blocks here so I can get up the top and actually knock these bastards back down. No, that way. Fucking thing. You bloody you. down the middle here. Would you fucking just work, mate? Oh, I am the dumb. No, 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 we're good. We'll just chuck it in. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Okay, back. The idea is that I will create the alleyway for the balls to sit in. And then, once that's right, and I know it'll work, we will fill in the rest. It's slightly annoying that you have to test it every time. And I'm worried about the balls sticking out, but for now, let's see if they drop where I think they're going to drop. Yep. Go! Everyone, in the pool. Full tilt. Let's go. I should have put another checkpoint closer. And not made this so high. Alright, alright, I like it. But I'm a special kind of fucked up. this other side is in a good spot, I think. But all the balls are too far away at the moment. Oh, now I've fucking Austin Powers myself. Ah, and that is a too small a gap. Or is that just one that I haven't hit yet? I don't think so. I think it's just too small of a gap. Shit. Shit on a biscuit. Alright. Pop, 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 pop. Oops. Then I think... Yeah, see, the two... We can't see the whole ball at the moment because... If I get somewhere where we can actually see the whole thing... There we go. The 2 gap is slightly too big for it. But that might make it interesting. To have a little bit of that left and right movement as well as the up and down. No, I goofed. I goofed on that. That's my bad. Why won't it let me have the checkpoint here? Or here? Fuck is wrong with you? What has happened? What has happened to the world? You have all the valid respawn locations. Look at the size of this fucking platform you're on, you doink. What? No. No, thank you, but no. Oh, so now you work. What is... What is this bullshit? So we know we can drop them. They'll pile up and be unruly, but then you can space them out properly, and it will work. So first things first, let's go drop all these. Just pack of beans. Get them in. Ah, and then is this where it gets too small for them? Are they not actually in the water there? I don't think so. Okay. Alright. Well, we have our location. Now we just need to make it work. I also need to do all this again, dang it. Stop freaking out, you weirdo. You're not going to connect on that one? It's just not how you want to play. Alright, that's annoying. Is the hazard block bigger than the 1x2? I don't think it is. Alright, we're going to start with a 2x2 block. We're going to start with a 2x5 block. And this one doesn't, this is going to be the top of the run, so that doesn't have to be in the water. 1, 2, come on, come with me. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we might learn later that that is going to be too long. God damn it. this tunnel should work. We can test it. The other thing is trying to make it uncheatable. So that when we go back into testing, I've gone the wrong freaking way. Hang on. No, I didn't. I went the right way the first time. I forgot how many extra things there were. I do have the urge to just make one of them a sea mine. There's a lot of wiggle room in this tube at the moment. See, and then if I just get in the car and bop this thing, it doesn't go anywhere. That's a solid ball. Where are you going? What? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh yeah, don't worry mate, I can back out of there, it's fine. I can. No worries, champ. Yeah. To make it an interactable object, it needs to be in the test mode. So, that's a problem. and just step by step. I think, honestly, the creator is one of the better things that have come out of GTA Online. The other, oh, I made it way too long. Greatly overestimated the length required. The other one was the editor, but that's no longer, it's not, just not allowed anymore. Because of reasons. I don't know what the reasons are, but I'm guessing Rockstar has them. They know why. And whether or not they decide to let anyone else know why is entirely up to them, I guess. But yeah, the Rockstar editor was just a ton of fun. Alright, this may or may not work. We're gonna find out. Oh, is this the grid? That's too far away, isn't it? Yeah. When did I delete the grid? Buzz. Just make it a face-to-face across the balls. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Can the injection do it? No, it cannot. Right, they're all floating. Oh. Why are they floating so low now? I may need to put a floor on it. Ah, that's why. Alright, hang on. We gotta do a thing. Gosh darn it. And then this one. Just to stop that last ball getting thrown under. Okay. Let's try it again. I don't like that we're leaning so heavily on the wall. Or that you've got to send this fucker. Like, I originally thought this would be more of a crawler type obstacle. But no, give them a little bit of room to move and they drop. Come on, off the wall, off the wall. There you go. Oh, and then it's a hard stop at the end. I guarantee you if I do it. Like, ain't no problem here. Just lean on the wall and get you crawling. But that don't work in real life. Back to our 2x5s. You on the wrong side, stupid. Hey. Okay. Let's go this one. And we'll swap it out for a shorter one. Two by threes. That should work. Get back under there. No. Dang it. This is hard. And if you lose one ball, you don't win at any Fucking Tour de France is right here. You just going in the drink. No, no, no. Too sideways. It does, however, make me think, is the soccer ball more buoyant? I'm gonna have to fix them ramps. They're causing a bit of a ruckus. It seems like we're missing a ball. I reckon the Sand King would get this first try. In fact. Let's, well, the Droga might have a better shot. The problem with doing an entire run in the Sand King is everything has to be bigger. Yep, there's the big old dual cab. Slow as hell, but long enough to cover two balls at once. If it doesn't drown itself. This fucking thing. Okay. Let's see how it reacts with the other way. It almost made it. I'm gonna give it all them beads. You know what? I'm just gonna try and crawl it. See just how it reacts to each. It doesn't react well. Alright, we need that initial jump. Try and even it out. No. It's gonna be speed. Gotta go fast. Ricky Bobby. Now coming back seemed a lot easier. There you go. You can climb it up. But seeing how they sit, I might do a platform a little bit closer to the water's surface, and then do the platform a little bit closer, and then do like a little pocket for the last ball to sit in, so we don't have this big old gap at the end. I feel like I'm missing a ball here now. No, I'm not, but... that's what it feels like. Alright, one last pass. Yeah. It's too easy. No, look at mental case.
LOL reusing obstacles I see, lazy.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of repeat obstacles on this one. Like, I've only just started. How long are we in? An hour and a half in, and I haven't even actually placed any of the track. And I don't know what it is about this setup. My last setup was like the balls were...
About half done with 58. I
Nice.
managed to get a water ball section to work, surprisingly.
Hell yeah. I mean, this is workable. I've crossed it a couple of times, but I'm just trying to figure out whether I want it to be next to impossible or fun to do. Like, I've already made some concessions, like the little ramp on the end here, so you could actually make it out without having the perfect bounce off the ball. But trying to do it, like, I know this is going to be pretty much the final obstacle of
You
BaHaKour
keep
3.
hugging walls. Is it possible to drive straight over the top of M?
It's difficult. That's what I was saying earlier as well. I wish it was possible to keep them lined up without the walls, but so far this is the closest I've got. And you sort of sandwich yourself in between. No matter how I hit it, it always seems to send me back to the walls. Oh, I'm going, you good thing. Get there. No. I mean, I'm not too upset with the wall hug being a strategy. Like, if you don't have the old testicular fortitude to just send it across the top. So I've had a few more people test out my last BaHaKour tracks, and those tests did not end well. Like, they quit pretty
My
quick.
section is way smaller than yours. I
Yeah.
believe I only used 5 balls. Yours looks like you could fit 2 or 3 more in there.
I probably could, but I have run out of dynamic props. My other idea was to do like a half and half, so, or a intersection. So it would only be half as long, but you'd have to do it across itself. But considering I've taken nearly 2 hours just to get this section sort of workable, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Oof. Where did you end up putting yours? Did you put it in the casino pond? I was over there trying it earlier on.
Yup. Pound.
Yeah,
Pond.
yeah. The old pound pond. So my idea is to end on this, but have a section above it where you're going to knock all the balls down into this funnel. I haven't even thought about how to get that to work.
Yup. My balls aren't pre-placed. They're on a closed-in platform, up to the player to knock them all in.
Nice. Hmm. Well, it definitely works. It's just gonna require some refining.
It's doable. You've fulfilled your part of the testing process.
But then when I start adding shit and changing stuff around, what the hell's going on with the reflections? Alright, thought they'd just drop in for a moment. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, now I've got to think about the obstacles and stuff I can do with the freaking Sand King. Although, to be fair, any big four-wheel drive will make it across, I think. You definitely don't want an injection or a blazer. How do...
I went Braga.
Yeah. Yeah, my first choice was Terminus, but I think you're right. The old Draugr would definitely be a good shout. I just need to build up from here, I guess. Bop, 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 bop. Up, up. That was a mistake. Also a mistake. Alright. Just keep at it. Snapping props are a pain in the ass. Hey, there you go.
When you're 2 checkpoints in and out of dynamic props, LOL brutal.
God damn it. That's the wrong way. Hey. Alright. Wait. I've changed that now and I don't know if it'll hold the balls anymore. I'm hoping it will. That's gonna end up being a landing. Ah, frustrating. Nothing ever lines up. Just connect to that corner. How hard is it?
Yeah, auto snapping is frustrating, so random.
Yeah. I also want to build this in as little pieces as possible so I can actually use the rest of the props where I want them, but we'll see. Ah, shit. I just realized if these are all falling from like up here, then there's a good chance that they will escape
You're gonna remove all the
either end.
balls and put them on a platform.
Yeah. So when they drop, there's a good chance that they'll spit out the end here, so I need to fix that. But how? I've got a couple ideas. Hopefully line this up properly.
You just have to make hella barriers. Gotta keep them on the platform too.
Yep. Oh, this would have been so much better, so much easier if I did it um, with the advanced positioning to begin with, so I knew exactly where everything was. Alright, now we can at least see what's going on here.
Cool idea, and I don't think it'll be as tricky as you think, Adam.
Nice.
As long as they're all contained, you're golden.
Yep. should have been world position. So this one, I think that's about probably steep enough to be a challenge. Now do it all again. Damn it, so I have to do one to make it work. Oh no, I don't. Ah, oh, that's so much easier than fucking with the whole side. If it actually wants to clip where I want it to clip. Hey, damn it! Oh, fuck you. Alright, big ass funnel. I should have made it out of ice. That would have been just a superb fuck you to everyone driving on it. So the original plan was to have like a zigzagging balance beam across the top that you have to nudge them into. I might do the same sort of idea except on these slopes, just to give them a little less opportunity to go where I don't want them to. What are you attached to? Oh, you're over here. Okay. Wait. Get fucked. The 2x2 block isn't actually 2x2. What? Fucking rockstar. Okay, cool. Cool. Having that checkpoint in the way is not helping me at all.
Rockstar math baby.
I mean, they at least got the four sides of a square. So, they've got that going for them, I guess. Is that enough room to actually get a car through, though? Needs to fit a car, but not a ball. That's fucking plenty. You could drive a truck through. Ooh. I bet you could drive a mule through there. I don't know how many people would want to, but I could always change this to a transform race. Alright. Then the actual section. Start there. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, I better clear out these bowls before I stick too much shit on top of them and I can't get to them anymore. It's got to be bowling balls. And then... And then... Barriers. Oh, fucking Rockstar. That's an 8 section barrier. The block it's sitting on is a 9 by 28. It doesn't make any fucking sense. In no world does it make any sense. That's so frustrating. Welcome to the Rockstar Creator Suite. It doesn't help that everything is red and I cannot differentiate any of it. You know what? Fuck it. They're gonna be overgrown. I'm not using 3 pieces. Fuck! Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, okay. Cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 9 by 21.
Only thing I'd worry about is the balls being hit hard enough to go over the stunt barrier. I can't
Yeah.
judge sizes unless it's sitting right in.
Yeah. I think it's possible, but the way I'm thinking of doing it is having like a off-camber sort of zigzag section on each of these walls, which I don't even know if that will be a challenge as such, but I'm hoping the barriers are just more um, for guiding them down a set rail rather than stopping them from getting punted off the end.
Yup, that was said having no clue of your plan for the balls dropping.
Yeah. No, I had the same thought. Like my original plan was to do it sort of like up here, where you drive along a like standard sort of 90-90 like section like that, and then just have the balls sitting on the corners. So then they fell, bounced around in here, and then fell in the water. But I think having them closer will give me maybe a better opportunity to sort of stop any extra fuck ups. Hopefully. There's a lot of hoping and praying going on. I also can't remember how big cars are, so that's going to be a thing. I think 2 blocks should be enough.
Yeah, different from what I thought you were doing. Your plan sounds solid though, should work. It's just something that came to me when CRE.
Came to me when CRE, when, when creating. Yep. Oh no, I know from experience that you can definitely punch those um, bowling balls over a lot of shit. But I'm hoping if I can just sort of like,
You need all 5 balls to get across mine. You pop one off the platform. May as well quit the race. Don't want that happening.
yeah, I could probably do this as a template. Hmm. No, it's easy enough. I want them
Fun
to
side
actually...
note, unless I'm doing it wrong, templates don't save universally. I have to create the same ones on each race. Nothing seems to.
Nothing seems to carry over. Yep. No, I don't think you're fucking anything up. I think that's just one of those rockstar things. Just try to decide how hard I make this. Shouldn't be too bad. It's not very steep. You got a lot of room in there. Oh, that would be a bit of a dick move. I'm okay with that. So, in one end, you gotta come out the other end. If I was to put like just a tiny little balance beam in between these, how much do you think people would hate it? Because you gotta go all the way through it again. Better check that it actually works.
I like it.
I don't know if that's saying much. You're almost as fucking mental as me. Well, that's definitely too wide. But it's doable. Yeah, none of this is too bad, I don't think. Oh, I've messed myself up. Putting slow sections in my own track. There we go. You're in the drink. Alright, I will make them a little bit nicer. It wasn't bad for a guess, though. I need to make sure I can do it the other way as well. Cunt. Son of a... Go on. Up again.
Looks like gunning at full beans will pop you across.
Yeah. Sweet. It's not so steep that it can't be done. And it's just steep enough to make you slow to where you get impatient. Which I think is perfect. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. The only problem is that blocks where the ball will go. Bugger. If I move it over though, it should be fine. No, we don't want them on the up. We want them on the down. did I just fucking say? God damn it, I don't listen to myself.
One side should have boosts, and be done backwards. Human face with smiling eyes, smiling face with horns.
Alright, one boosty section coming up. That's half of the bowls that we need. Wait, 11? I messed something up somewhere. We could probably just do 2 on each. And they should all figure themselves out down the bottom. But I will change this bad boy. Let me delete you. What the fuck is going on here? Hey. Tap, tap. And that'll knock into there. And then we should be good to go. Yep, I'll make that a turnaround. Shit, went the wrong way. My eyes are fucking up from looking at all this red. Wait, which one have I got here? Why not just fucking go on the corner that I want you to go on? Being an asshole. Alright. It's gonna be a little bump, but it should be fine. Definitely didn't need to be that big or blue. Fuck. Everything is bad. Should be fine like that. Sweet. Alright. I just want things to line up nicely. Cool. That will do. No, that's fucked up. I was thinking about doing like I've got this wall here to make the turns a little more difficult. I was thinking about doing an open gap on this side and then having the wall, making people think that they can skip it. But no, that's it's too much of a dick move even for me.
If someone somehow misses a ball, will it be possible to go back and redo the section?
I think so. I think so. Like I'll do this because I'm thinking this one is the entrance here. So I'll do like a setup so that you come into it sort of from a doable location. My original plan was to have them jump up into it, but you're right. Just in the off chance that something goes wrong, I'll give them a little bit of a helping hand. But that's not to say it's going to be easy. God damn it! Now I have to actually test this. Oh, I can't. I can't even do it with the balls there. Oh shit! What have you done?
Maybe tougher than I originally anticipated. Gonna need a lot of forward and back, I think.
Yep. Do boosts even work when you... Yep, they work. Okay. I feel like someone playing sneaky buggers can get around this. Alright. I'll give them all the space to do their back and forwards down the bottom there.
Might be able to cheat it forward with the extra strong boosts versus the Sand King. Might need ultra boosts.
Yep. I gotta remember to put the turnaround sign up the top there.
I say that fully knowing I'll be cursing this section eventually.
I mean, it doesn't seem so bad. But there's still a lot of balls that we need to get down there. Bop, 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 bop. And then we'll go with the regular signs. Damn it. Wait, I thought there was a U-turn sign on one of these. Is my brain broken?
Stunt sign maybe.
Hey! Pretty sure that's what I'm looking for. And something a little smaller. Damn it, I've gone all the way around, haven't I? Ah, there they are. And I'll make sure that checkpoints sort of reloading you in the opposite direction. But I still do need to test how that's gonna actually drop the balls. There's enough room on this side to do double balls, I think. I'm just gonna do that. That's 18. Alright. That is a fucking mess. I'll just build a quick little ramp up into it so we can do a proper test.
Better save, the drop signal bears are untimely.
You are not wrong. I'm not even allowed to save it. Hang on. BaHaKour number 3. Description. Gotta get them all. Photo. That'll do for now. I didn't want it all to be red, but that one blue platform.
If I'd built that, and lost power, I'd never rebuild it, or talk about it, ever.
Yep. I don't know if I want to do this in the Sand King anymore, but it's a decent all-rounder. Not really. It's slow, it's giant. It's a pain in the ass, but we'll go neon blocks so I can at least tell they're temporary. That's not going to work. Pop, 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 pop. Get fucked. For real? That's the one you picked to be okay with? Some of these. And then just nothing down here. You're not allowed to have one. Why aren't you fucking working? Ooh, my goodness. It can't be because of that slight fucking angle, can it? Nope, it's just not going anywhere. Alright, cool. Hey. Alright, let's see how it goes. Piece of shit.
LOL. Been there.
There we go. Sweet. So far it looks like it's working. Ah, the Sand King though. I think it'd be pretty hard to miss any of these. Or these first ones anyway. Might be a different story when you're backing up. Fucking, come on. I don't want to go all the way around again. Fuck. I knew they weren't good when I started, but I'd say they're strong enough.
The boosts work, lol.
The boosts definitely work. And this stupid little tightrope at the end is just as annoying as I thought it would be. Because every time you mess it up, you gotta go back through all of these. So you want to get that thing dialed in on the first try. Oh no. Oh, son of a fucking bucket.
Just go full beans. Pretend I designed this course.
In that case, I would probably try and hop over that top wall. Get around there. Oh, not even there yet. I thought that was the last one. Okay. Yep. Nice. Alright, that one works. Do 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 a DVD do do. That better not be fucking work. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, the one I did smoothly. I need to go back. Fucking doing it anyway. Some forward and some baggage. Yeah, this is just more of a freaking time sink than anything, I think. Well, except for now, when I am pretty much fucked. Oh, hang on. Might be able to recover. Nope, 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 nope. Fuck. No, I wasn't even thinking. Fucking hell. All the balls are down there. I should be able to just... If I can get this angle right.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Why does that one seem so much easier now? Lap 2. Whoop. I imagine modded vehicles will go better on this because it really just requires full set and a snorkel would be nice, but that last one might be a problem though.
Dubster would smoke this.
Heck yeah. My very first run.
Wastelander 2, I bet.
It's gonna be a cold day in hell before I put a Wastelander in any of my fucking races. I never want to see that thing again.
Her.
Hell yeah, full beans. Just chuck it across there. But I don't think, like in my final cut of this, I don't think it'll be like coming directly from there into the balls. I think I'll break it up with some other bullshit out over the water. So that you sort of forget that you've done all the balls. Some of these runs go real smooth. It's a little too easy now. Yep. How long have we been going? For 3 hours. 3 hours. Alright. I'm not super upset about it.
Man face booming, light skin tone.
we've got the track for the balls, we've got the setup done. Now we just need the rest of the track. I'm thinking everybody's favorite, some uneven balance bars. Really test out that suspension. Maybe a couple of tube jumps. I don't know though, I've never made...
Sand King is great. Has just enough of what you need. Braga or Terminus would be too easy.
Yeah. Dang it. I forgot that I set them all up. I was just gonna switch out to the Terminus or something to see how quick they could run through it, but I forgot that you have to set them all up now. But yeah, we are gonna put a quick save on that. What's wrong with my checkpoints? No, it's not long enough. Boo freaking who. It's gonna get a lot freaking longer. Yeah. To me that feels like a pretty entry level obstacle. If you mess around too much, you slide in. If you don't do this the right way, you go flying. I think this is the worst part of it. Because if you fuck that up, you have to do all the slow stuff again. But yeah. 3 checkpoints in 3 hours. It's a pretty productive day. I'm going to call it here for the stream. I'm going to keep working on this in the background. But yeah.
Awesome start. Way more patience than I've got. Can't wait to see the finished product. No loops please.
Oh, I've learnt from the loops. Believe it or not, you have gotten further than 90% of the people I've showed that to. You, Big Leather Daddy, and I think JD made it through. Old Jimmy DeSanta himself. Everyone else gave up on the first loop. Almost immediately as well.
Still, can't even fathom retrying BH2.
I might go back at some point and... Nah, I won't. It is what it is. It was an
So
attempt.
gross.
Yeah. But I learned from it. People don't like to be frustrated the way I like to. But yeah, once I figured out that first little twist in the loop and made it work that first time, I'm like, I'm gonna put 12 of these in.
Felt good hitting the first loop third person, won't lie, but damn.
Yeah, that was actually super impressive. I have attempted it myself in third person, and
Glad I got it on video.
yeah, yeah, I've only ever been able to do that first one in first person. But I'll come up with some more funky stuff for this. Hopefully, I'll keep it nice and casual. But I don't know. Like when I've thought of making the
Crushing the water balls, love this, don't stop. Great
hell yeah,
work, talk soon.
hell yeah, brother. I will post up. Where am I at? I think I'm on 54 at the moment, maybe 55. So I'll post that soon. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Absolute superstars. Stay safe, stay happy, do all of those good things.
Right on, brother, be well.
You too, my man. I will see you in the future.